The winners of the Buffett Trail win the lunch contest with Raamdeo. They were at the Motilal Oswal headquarters. They enjoyed their, nice intellectual afternoon with Raamdeo and understanding the key investments of, investment, the key mantras of investment. And on the sidelines of that lunch, Ajay caught up with Raamdeo Agrawal.
These events are happening for years. I'm going for last 20 years, but Iti now, Tanveer and your team went there, and she was lucky to get the interview, the direct interview with the great old man, Mr. Buffett. So I think all those things create excitement. But I think this time even AGM itself was full of a lot of positive questions. He was in great mood right from beginning. From word go, he was in terrific mood. There were a lot of questions on investing and all. So I think it was full 10 out of 10 kind of AGM this time. And for us, we went with 60, 65 people, right. And your team. That was very exciting. Going through the Borsheim with that cameraman and all. It was not that, nobody was doing. In fact, I saw some other camera crews, but they were not doing the way we did the thing. So I think we extracted a lot of value out of this entire event, and I'm very happy that it worked for everybody.
Great. So what was your key takeaway from this particular event, Berkshire Hathaway AGM?
One of the things which has kind of stuck to my mind even now is that when he said, Charlie Munger said the world has changed. The top five companies in the world are $2.5 trillion, and they don't need any capital. So, now you don't need money to make money. Internet-based businesses, unique businesses, these businesses like whether it is Amazon, whether it is Google, whether it is Microsoft, Facebook, all these companies, they don't need any capital. So he's saying that this is a new form of capitalism where you don't need capital to create fresh capital. So, and you're talking about the scale which is humongous, like you're talking about in trillions. Apple and all these companies are now $500 billion and 700 billion and also 800 billion and all. So clearly there is, and India is going to participate in this particular journey. Now, if you ask me today, what is the next Facebook from India, or I don't have any answer. But we must keep looking out for those opportunities which will happen from India. I don't have any doubts.
So the entire philosophy of investing in India is also expanding at a great pace. The markets are at record high now that you come back. You see this wave really gather pace here in India with market actually going high. You think more people are getting attracted towards entire investment as a practice?
Yeah, so clearly we are seeing at brokerage, we run one of the largest brokerages, pan-India brokerage. So we can clearly see the excitement and in my mutual funds, the inflows. I can clearly see that people are far more excited, particularly after demonetization, little bit of break, but I think it has happened. I think the tide has turned of investing 3 years back. Immediately after, just on the eve of election, I think immediately after his nomination, Mr. Modi's nomination in Goa and all, I think there was a positive feel since then, and I have not seen from January of 14, 15, 16 and now 17, not a month of break when money has not flowed into the funds. Now, of course, it has become a gusher. It has become much bigger amount of money. We are also bigger, and the money coming is also bigger. But generally, the mood has been improving for last 3 years, and it is at peak right now. And now we are on the eve of GST implementation. And good thing is that GST doesn't make anybody significantly better or worse. They are just trying to collect whatever is the taxation right now. But what it does is, if it is implemented well, successfully, which I don't have doubts it will happen, it is like a broken egg. You cannot roll it back. You have to make it, now you have to consume it. So I think it will be consummated. There will be some teething troubles, but in a 6 months, 1 year's time, once the smooth operation of GST starts, I think it will be a huge, unification of the country and ease of doing business for the whole nation. Whenever these big things happen, say like cell phone came or say internet came, initially it was thought that it will be used for internet, for the mail purpose and all. But today, what all things are being done? So once this change happens successfully, the ease of doing business and the collection, my sense is the tax collection will rise. Tax collection to GDP. Today it is about 10.5–11%. It must see at least a percentage higher in a 12 to 18 months time, and that will give the necessary resources to the government to further infrastructure build up, because we need trillions of dollars. And despite our savings of about 600 billion and all, we are not able to channelize the savings into building up the nation. People are buying gold, people are buying all sorts of things, but 600 billion is good enough to build the country. The issue is, how do you do it?